Welcome to episode 34 of Checkpoint Chat. I'm running out of ideas on how to get clever with the number. Well, not running, have run out of ideas.
You're not running? What?
I'm not running. We haven't run in a long time. When was the last time we did park run?
I ran on Thursday.
A decade ago.
What are you talking about?
I also ran this week on Tuesday.
But what you just said is a lie.
The scorching heat was such a mistake.
We haven't run in a long time.
No, we haven't done park run in a long time.
Yeah, I haven't done that for...
There was a period where we were doing 5Ks before park run like every Saturday.
Yeah, man, that's when we were training to be spares in 300.
What a time to be alive.
Jeez,
yeah.
Yeah, not running today. I'm exhausted.
Well, I'm not going to be running today. But I'm going to be walking loads because I'm doing that Pokemon Go Community Day at the Pretoria Zoo. Apparently, we get a real life badge.
I'm a real badge.
Yeah, I'm a real boy.
You put on your shirt. It's like, hey.
Yeah, apparently, like, hey, I was at this event. Yeah.
Oh no, who coordinates this stuff? I know it's the community, but who actually?
As far as I know, it was like the local Pokemon Go community who first approached the Pretoria Zoo and was like, hey, these community days happen. You should give us a special rate, because it will attract more people.
In, yeah.
Sorry.
You're gonna die before you get it.
yeah, at this rate. So at first the Pretoria Zoo was like, no, because I guess no one knew what the fuck Pokemon Go was. And then the first community day happened, and like the zoo was inundated with people, and then they were like, So now there's a special rate if you do Pokemon Go stuff. It's like $45 entrance, and you get a badge.
Can you imagine being? I don't know. I envision a very conservative zoo official,
like an old person,
trying to wrap their head around the idea of people visiting the zoo, not to see the actual animals, but to catch
imaginary
Pokemons.
Yeah.
And
they're just don't understand this generation.
But it's sales. It's okay. We'll do it.
I don't get it anymore. We dropped into Normandy. Now these people are dropping into Victoria Zoo just for Pokemon
How is that
Go.
even a comparison?
I don't know.
That's storming the front of Pretoria Zoo.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man, I'm tired. What time did you go to bed?
Very late.
Yeah, you messaged me at what, like 2 in the morning?
Yeah, that's when I realized how late it was. I was like, oh no, I've made a mistake.
What were you doing? Were you playing stuff? Were you out
I played a bit of Red Dead Redemption, and I'm slowly enjoying that game more and more. And then I was watching this documentary on Hulu called it's called Wiener, but it's actually about a guy called Anthony Weiner, a politician in America who had this craziest meltdown in 2013 to 2015. It's fucking great.
What did he do? Or what was he in America?
He was caught up in the So he was a congressman first, as far as I can tell, Democrat congressman, and then he had to resign after it was revealed that he had sent essentially dick pics to people who aren't his wife.
And his surname's Wiener.
Yeah, exactly. So he resigned in 2013, and then that's where the documentary picks up. It's following him 2 years later trying to be elected as mayor of New York, and he essentially just does it again.
What?
It's fucking
That's
wild.
Insane. Where? Oh, this is on Hulu, you said.
It's such a great documentary because at the end of it, because this documentary team's been following him, obviously not knowing this, the scandal would happen again. They were just following him for his mayoral campaign.
Mayoral.
And the last scene of the documentary is the dude behind the camera just going, why the fuck did you let us film all this? And it just ends, and you're like, what the fuck?
That's amazing.
It's so ridiculous because he's just someone in his this guy's position would tell the cameras to get away at some point.
Stop it. And this guy's like,
oh my god,
fame and fortune.
It's wild. It's such a wild documentary. It's really good.
It's just called Wiener.
Yeah, Wiener. Yeah.
So let me take you on a journey as to why I'm tired.
Yes, I want to hear.
You know that I moved the cat into the cottage.
Yes.
So we're going on 2 weeks now. And it's great. Okay, the cats are slowly adjusting. It's great to have them.
I saw they got outside yesterday.
No, yeah, they went outside casually. Then they strolled around and then were taken back in because I don't want them running away.
Fair enough. This isn't my home. Run back home.
Yeah. No, well, cats are weird, man.
Cats do that.
They're so weird. Very weird creatures. In case But I can't stress enough. Very weird.
Yeah. Dogs better.
Also, it turns out no. What? Also, turns out nocturnal.
Oh yeah.
You know,
I mean,
who would have thought? Okay, so cats indoors.
how did you not know this?
No, I knew this. I'm just getting at a point here. Okay, cats nocturnal, indoors, very restless.
At 2 a.m.
Me trying to sleep, not happening. Lenska, dead, sleeping, not awake, witnessing anything that's happening. Shenanigans just go by her. Wakes up in the morning,
They're like running everywhere, jumping over things.
Let me tell you, Lupin walks around, he meows. He just meows. He's like, meow.
He calls to his people.
Because he's like, I want to go out. But here's the thing that frustrates me. I'm trying to get them to go out slowly. But during the day, when I try to let them out, they don't want to go out.
They're like, nah.
Okay. They're like, no. I just don't want to go out. So yesterday was a breakthrough, getting them out.
Okay.
But in the middle of the night, they're like, please open the window. I want to go out now. I'm like, no.
Me.
Yeah, no, it really is. He whines and he storms around. You just hear his footsteps. He goes,
and
then he huffs.
He goes, like, strong steps.
Yeah. And he walks around, doesn't get what he wants, and he huffs. He goes, it is so
I want to hear
irritating. I was telling my colleagues at work, I need to record him because it as frustrating it is, it's very funny.
It's like a dragon not being able to breathe fire, just like
yeah. He's like, okay. And then even worse than that is that when they're restless, they climb under the bed and they've got their name tags on their collars. So all I hear is this thing scraping along the floor in the middle of the night. Lenska dead weight, not witnessing any of this. Me wide awake. But the reason I'm on edge today is because Lenska's gone to Cape Town.
Oh.
Okay. Her flight was at 5:45 this morning. Can I do the maths? What time would she have to be at the airport?
Flight's at 5:45. Maybe like 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't live 10 minutes away from the airport anymore.
You don't, not anymore.
It's like 40 minutes without traffic.
Yeah.
So I was up at 4 this morning.
I was wondering why you're like, when you left this morning, you're like, hey, I'm at my mom's house. I was like...
Oh, no, I went past my mom's house to help her do so. Well, she wasn't there, but to do something for her.
So you've been awake since like 5?
No, since like 3:30. And what happened between like 11 o'clock and 3:30?
Jesus. So
Cats kept me up. That's what they did. No.
So while I'm community daying, you going home and napping?
I am going to go home and have the most glorious all-day nap ever while the cats are sleeping. And then tonight I will be awake with them. It'll be
like,
wonderful.
Fuck you guys. You want to be nocturnal? Fine.
Hey, I've done that before. I've walked in like, oh, you're sleeping. It would be a shame if I were to like wake you up. I don't know.
Just like toss their whole bed upside down, just like you're flipping a table. It's like,
bed. Yeah, goodness. I'm so tired. But you know what? Cats are great, and it's just a temporary thing. I imagine this is what having children is like, though.
Yeah. Except worse. Well, yeah, I think children is worse. Like 100% worse. Then again, children grow up.
Cats never grow up.
Yeah, cats never grow up.
Cats are forever frustrating in the evening.
Yeah. Cats never love you. Always frustrating.
Such lies. Cats love me.
Is there a dog at the door?
Sounded like a knock. Paw Patrol's like, are you talking about cats in there? No,
no, officer.
No, we're innocent. Yeah, but that's my story.
My goodness.
If I seem a bit drained today, it's for...
See, I'm tired by choice. Reasons. You are tired.
Oh my word! I tried sleeping. I just couldn't do it.
So what? Did you just play some shit on Switch while?
No, it's literally me sleeping, like trying to doze off. Lupin jumping up on the bed. He's not allowed on the bed. So it's me sitting up, chasing him off the bed, rolling over.
Why is he not allowed on the bed?
Because he leaves hair like a mofo.
Oh, okay.
We've got white sheets.
Oh, okay.
It's not a pretty sight.
Fair enough.
Me trying to roll over, go back to sleep. 10, 15 minutes later, I've listened to him stomp across the cottage and huff, jump back on the bed like, you know what, I'm going to sleep. I'm like, but you're not allowed on the bed. Me sitting up, putting him off the bed. Rinse and repeat for like 4 hours straight.
And the worst is trying to fall asleep and you're just like wasting time.
My worst is when you're just about to fall asleep. You know you're in between.
You almost you realize you were about to fall asleep when you wake up.
And then you wake up. Yeah, that was me the whole night. I was like, oh man.
Because you realize what your train of thought was. You're like, what the fuck was I thinking about? Yeah.
So yeah, I was like, what was I flying?
Yeah, exactly.
Why am I in bed?
It's like that whole lucid. It's so weird. I hate that. I hate that feeling. Yeah. So hey, at least you don't have like what's that thing? sleep paralysis. That shit's scary.
Hell no.
Like you've watched Haunting of Hill House?
Yeah, hell no.
Fuck that.
Hell no.
Did you finish that series, by the way?
I did.
How good's that last episode?
So good.
Oh my.
They don't need to do season 2.
It's wild. Jeff didn't like the ending. I thought it was good.
I
understand why he doesn't like the ending, but it would get into spoiler territory to talk.
Yeah, let's not talk about it. But I thought it was good, and I think
it was good.
They could very happily stop there. But
there is a sequel.
Yeah, but the thing is, if the sequel goes into other people's stories,
I think that's what they'll do.
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But if it's like the same family, no, just
I 100% agree.
Don't leave them.
It should be almost like a American Horror Story thing where it's an anthology. So it's got the same name, but it's completely different.
It's just different, yeah.
Some people are saying maybe they'll do a prequel onto some of the ghosts that you see.
Yeah. No, but that's
which is
fine.
Cool. But I don't know if I really need that shit fleshed out as well. Like I'm fine with not knowing too much about them.
There were a lot of interesting characters. Yeah. I mean,
that show goes places.
Dude with bowler hat walking with his stick and floating along. Who's that guy?
Dude always repairing the clock.
Yeah. What is up with that guy?
And it's only like halfway through the series where you realize that dude's not meant to be there. It's there's no one repairing the clock.
That's a show I'd rewatch actually to pick up on all the little stuff.
I think it was early on, like episode 2 or 3, when I read an article. It's like you should look out in every scene because there's a ghost almost in every scene in the house, just chilling in weird places.
There's actually one. I know. Okay, that makes sense. There's one where it's glaringly obvious, and I'm sure everyone would have seen it. It was that episode where the dad thought he heard rats in the basement.
Oh, yes.
And there's one moment he's about to look through the hole. And in between him and the hole, there's like literally just a face chilling.
Yes. Yeah.
And I was like, is that an extra or is that intentional?
There's stuff like that throughout the entire thing. And I read the article and didn't specifically remember the places. But after that, I looked out for it. And
it's everywhere.
It's fucking everywhere. And it's terrifying.
That's terrifying, man.
There'll be like a normal scene of people talking and you'll look like into the corner and there's like a silhouette or like you see like half a body just chilling in a door. It's like, fuck me.
Lenska's away. I'm sleeping alone tonight.
It's wild. It's so good.
I'm going to stay over. I'll sleep in your couch.
Such a good series. Watch that series.
So good, yeah. What a show.
What a show.
Anyways,
you know what else is a show?
It is.
Video games.
What? We never talk about that stuff.
No, never.
Jeez, like, look at this intro. 13 minutes long.
This is episode 34. Checkpoint Chat.
Yep.
We talk about video games every week. Can catch us on most podcast services. Anchor, iTunes, Google Podcast. I feel like someone's still at the door.
What the heck? No, we've just spoken about the
haunting ghosts. What else? I don't know. Something about emails, but we'll get to that later.
Oh my gosh. I think we should just burn that email.
Hey, we got an email though.
Did we?
Did you not see that?
I actually didn't.
What?
Okay, you'll have to...
Yeah, we got one from friend of the show, Zane.
What?
He took us up on our offer to email us. What a champ.
Oh my, I didn't see that.
We'll get to that.
I don't have it on my phone.
I mean, he didn't leave a question, but we'll read it.
It was just like...
Because it's worth it. It's an event. It's an event. We should have a counter here.
Don't go anywhere.
Reset the counter! It's down to 0 now.
Oh, we will 100% do that.
Just have a whiteboard with like 34 podcasts since last email.
34 years since last email. Wow.
So yeah, that's happening.
That's episode
You've
34.
been playing a game.
I have.
Tell me about it.
Let me tell you.
What's it called?
Jeff the other day messaged me. He's like, "Listen, we need someone to review this game."
Mm-hmm.
I offered it around the office, and it came back, and it was clear that only one person could do this game.
That's after everyone rejected.
Yeah, it was more like, no one really wanted to, but you know what? This is so up your alley. And I was like, well, what is it? It's a game called Cattails.
Uh-huh.
Let me watch you. Let me tell you, I watched the trailer and it was like, this game does. One of the accolades was like, it's what Stardew Valley with cats.
Yeah.
And I was like, sold. I mean, I love Stardew Valley. I love cats who don't keep me up at night.
Fair enough.
You know why?
These
Why
digital
not?
ones you can turn them off.
Yeah, I can put my Switch away and it's fine. I can go to sleep.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Until the Switch
I was
comes at you and hisses.
No. I was playing this last night before Lupin woke me up. It's weird. The irony's there somewhere if you search for it.
It is, yeah. He was mad you're playing with other cats and not
He's
him.
like, no, you're cheating on me.
Yeah.
So this game is called Cattails, and
Woo.
like
Sorry, that's all I have in my head now.
no, I'm not going to unhear it. And it really is. It looks a lot like Stardew Valley in terms of aesthetics. You know, it's a top-down view, very cute, colorful, great music, but it's nothing like Stardew Valley. Okay, it's not
So
nothing.
that Balan was a lie.
It's not nothing like Stardew Valley, but it's really like Stardew Valley light in the sense
Do
that
you grow a strawberry farm?
no.
Ah, fuck that.
So
It's Stardew Valley.
this game features no farming
What?
whatsoever. No farming at all. But it does feature all the other aspects of Stardew Valley. And I'm sorry that I'm comparing it, but it really is. It's Stardew
That's
Valley.
how you were sold in it.
Yeah,
So.
it's Stardew Valley with cats, and I understand the comparison because I think this game does take a lot of inspiration from Stardew Valley, and it's quite apparent. So the basic premise of the game is you're a cat. And I need to watch the intro cinematic again because I don't know, it was weird. It's sort of screenshots flashing by, and it's like you're a cat. You're adopted by a little girl and a mom, and then
so the cat doesn't live alone.
no. So hang on. So the little girl's playing with you. The mom, there's no dialogue or speech bubbles or anything. The mom storms in, shits you guys out, puts you in the car, drives on the highway, dumps you on the side of the highway.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm like,
This is wild.
this is a very weird start to the game. Okay,
Jesus Christ.
yeah. So on the side of the highway, you're feeling very sorry for yourself, and then a random cat approaches you. He's like, "Sup? How's it going? Whatever. Why are you all by yourself?"
Oh, okay. No, hold on. Abandons the child.
Oh no, the cat.
Oh, okay. Because you're like, a cat approaches you. I'm like, wait, are you not a cat?
No. So I'm a cat. Another cat approaches you.
Okay, so abandon the cat, not the kid.
No.
Okay, fuck.
The kid goes home with mom. I don't know why the mom's so pissed off with me.
Christ. Okay.
Maybe in this game I was marching around at 2 a.m.
Huffing.
and it pissed off. Huffing and pissed off. I don't know.
Fair enough.
Who knows?
Get a dog.
This cat with no. This is called Cattails,
Damn it.
not Ducktales. So a cat approaches you as a cat and basically sets up a story of like, hey, you know, why are you all out alone in the wild? Whatever. We've got 3 colonies here. Who are you gonna join?
Colonies.
Yeah, like
Cats.
cat colonies. Okay.
Wow.
You get the forest colony.
Wow.
Forest cats. You get the mystic colony, and the 3rd colony, who I can't remember. They're not important to me because I didn't choose them. I chose the forest colony.
Sounds like the 3 different colonies you find in like a Zelda game that you need to get like the things for.
No, I don't know. Okay, I
Cat
haven't.
colony of the woods.
Yeah,
They serve the Deku tree.
but basically, I joined the forest colony, and they live in the forest. Mm-hmm. Who would have thought? You know,
Do they hunt small woodland creatures?
yeah, you do that.
Holy
okay, but wait,
God, what is this game?
before we get there, so I haven't restarted the game. I don't know what. So when you choose a colony, there's one big map, okay?
Yeah.
And obviously the 3 colonies are located around the map.
Okay.
Okay. So based on which colony you choose, that's your starting point in the game. Mm-hmm. So, but I don't know if how choosing a colony will change the game at all. Okay. I don't know if there's different objectives, but the basic premise is you join a colony and you're free to do whatever you want. You can go chat to other cats in the colony. You can go hunting for food. You can go foraging.
And all this is done in like this top-down view.
Yeah.
So, so you're walking around talking to other cats. When you go hunt for food, you just like walk out the colony and
Yeah, so you've played Stardew.
Yeah.
Just think of it like that. It really is. You're just walking in and out of screen into different parts of the map.
Okay.
Does that not make sense?
No, it does. Yeah, just like what, like. Okay. So you're hunting for food and then what? Bringing it back to the colony?
No, so you literally can do whatever you want in this game in the sense that it starts out, there's no real objectives. You're just there, but you need to hunt food because you've got a hunger meter.
Okay.
And that, you know, you're just exploring this area, and then it turns out that
Cat out 76.
I don't know, man. Like, it's the only way I can explain this game is Stardew Valley Light, because just think of Stardew Valley. What you would do in Stardew Valley, in that you've got your house, your farm, whatever.
Start some crops.
Yeah, you farm some stuff, but this game is that minus the farming part, essentially.
So essentially, you're playing as the cat in Stardew Valley that you can be.
Except everything else is cats.
Okay, weird.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's how cats see the world.
Maybe, but so I'm running with the Stardew Valley thing because it's the only way I can keep you in the loop here to understand what's going on. So literally everything you can do in Stardew Valley minus the farming, you can do in this game. So you can go walk out into the woods and pick berries to eat. You can go hunt animals. So like you wouldn't fish in Stardew Valley, you can fish in this game, except you don't have a fishing rod. You just pounce into the water.
Fuck yeah.
You can take the stuff and use it as gifts for people to build relationships with, not people, cats.
Other cats, yeah.
To build relationship with them. And you can eventually marry a cat and have kittens with them.
Oh my God.
Okay.
That's so cute.
Okay. And
then do you move to another colony eventually?
No, but that's what I'm still trying to figure out. So you can visit the other colonies, but you're not welcome there. Okay. Because they're like, you're not part of this. Think of it as.
So the colonies don't like each other?
No. They're like feuding, but not really.
Do you think they'll have a war like Watership Down, but with
no,
cats?
I'm not done. This map, okay, now I'm explaining this very badly, but I don't know how else to explain it. Maybe it's the lack of sleep. Every day you wake up, you open up your map, and there's an exclamation mark on 2 parts of it.
Okay.
Which means there's a gang war going on.
Okay.
You can go and fight cats from the other colony, and if you beat them, you get like a bit of territory in the world map.
And
for
you
your
actively
colony.
fight them.
You fight them.
You run to other cats and you
swipe
press a
them.
button. Oh my God.
Okay, but when you kill them, inverted commas, you don't actually kill them. I don't know what happens. They just disappear.
Like Pokemon,
but they'll be there the next day. So you're not actually killing them.
Okay. You're just hurting them a little bit.
Okay, now you understand that you're fighting cats from other colonies, but you can visit other colonies. They just won't let you in.
I'll just be like, fuck off.
That's what they say. They're like, you're not welcome here. However, you can give the colony gifts.
To let you in.
Which gives you, there's like a percentage meter, like, hey, your relationship with us is like 15%.
Okay.
I'm assuming if you get it to 100%, they're like, hey, let's be friends, but let's still have gang wars.
It's
very confusing. Yeah.
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 This entire game sounds very confused.
It's not. I don't know. I think I just explained it very badly, but it's Stardew Valley minus farming. That's the only way I can explain it.
But just weird.
It's just weird. Yeah, it's like Stardew Valley Light. Yeah, the gang wars thing's obviously not Stardew Valley.
So weird.
It's very weird. Yeah, I don't know. They might have shoehorned that into like, well, we need to differentiate ourselves.
It sounds like instead of like hunting for food, each of these cat clans could be selling like a different type of drug, and it would still make sense because it'll be like, this is the cocaine cat gang, this is the heroin cat gang. They're fighting over some fucking
this
turf.
Gucci gang.
Yeah, and
you do get.
I mean,
catnip
that would
in
be
the game.
brilliant because like stray cats, you see them on the side of the road all the time, and you stop a little bit, and you're like, oh, poor cat. What if it's like, hey man, you want some cocaine?
No, it's part of this big gang just feuding. Okay,
like this is the new cartels, cat cartels, man.
So yeah, the game's fun. It really, I'm not going to say it's not, but it's not like exceptional. It's fun.
You playing on Switch?
On Switch, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But would you rather be playing Stardew Valley?
100% playing. But the one thing, so there has to obviously be some sort of objective. They're not just going to throw you in and be like, hey, like, I mean, they could do that, but then it would be a bad game. So do you remember the community center in Stardew Valley?
Yes.
Where it's like, hey, you've got these little weird creatures you need to offer tributes to, like unlock stuff. This game features that as well.
Okay.
Except it's in the context of, so I chose the forest colony. The forest guardian is the forest spirit is gone or something like that. You need to offer tribute to maybe bring it back to your colony. And that's how they frame it. It's like, okay, you need to bring one fish, one this. And does that make sense? No.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah.
So
it's like objectives. It's like you need to have one of these or two of these to Yeah.
But remember in Stardew Valley, there were different rooms.
Yes.
Okay, it's like that, except it's just you presenting offerings to different pillars in this temple. I know, it's very weird. It's Stardew Valley that's just been reskinned to something else.
Yeah.
Essentially.
It's taken the same ideas.
Yeah, and it just like retooled them to fit this weird cat narrative.
This is strange. This is almost like a fever dream you have after playing too much Stardew Valley, and then you've played too much with Lupin in the same day, and they're kind of like
and then you dream,
merged.
and then But the game, look, like I said, the game is fun, but it's not Stardew Valley.
You better finish it up before Smash.
Yeah, damn right. I'm gonna finish it and write a review for Monday.
Fuck
man.
yeah.
Smash is on Friday. I'd much rather play that.
So excited.
It's so close. I realize I explained the game very badly, and I'm sorry, but.
Cattails. Would you
Cattails.
recommend it?
Yeah, if it's on sale and you
How much
enjoy
is it
games,
traditionally? Like
I have no idea. I'd imagine it can't be more than like $20 mark.
Dose 100 rand.
Maybe, I don't know. I'd say like 200 rand. 200
That's not
rand.
too bad.
Like sort of entry level indie
Yeah.
game price. If it's a full $60 game, don't buy it.
Fuck
But
that
it
noise.
won't
Yeah.
be that much. I can look it up, but I don't see it being more than $10-20. If you enjoy Stardew Valley and you love cats, you want something in that vein, sure, by all means,
Or
like
just
give it a
play
try.
more Stardew Valley.
Or you could just play Stardew Valley.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I read something interesting about Stardew Valley. The creator, his Twitter handles.
one man band.
His Twitter handles, I think, Concerned Ape or something like that. Or
Oh yeah, no, that's right.
he's taken back publishing rights, so it's all self-published now.
Oh yeah,
So it used to be published by Chucklefish,
yeah.
and now it's
nice.
like, nah, he's
He's like, I'm going.
self-published.
Jeez, like that oak. What a success story, man.
Yeah, should read his chapter in Blood, Sweat, and Pixels.
I have.
What a great
Like,
story.
his girlfriend carried him though, man.
Yeah, fucking hell, his girlfriend carried him.
Like,
and if that shit did not work out, oh my god, I don't know what would have happened.
She's working her ass off. He's like, yeah, I'm making a game by myself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, it worked out.
It worked out, but kudos to her because I can tell you a lot of people will be like, listen,
a lot of the faith.
you're wasting your time or whatever. So,
Yeah, what a great story. For a book that's a lot of, a lot of the stories in the book about, some of the success stories, a lot of them are about, hey, we really fucked up this time.
Yeah.
That was a good story.
It's a good feel good. Yeah. But man, imagine making that guy did everything by himself, which is just blows my mind still to this day.
Fuck that. What a game. At least it didn't make Cattails.
Cattails was was kickstarted.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I did look it up.
At least then, I mean, there's so many horror stories with Kickstarter. At least it
Yeah,
came
no,
out, so that's
it
good.
was like a. I don't know if it's like a husband and wife or boyfriend and girlfriend or just male and female.
That's the
pair
benchmark
of friends.
Kickstarter games have now. Did it come out? Yes. Whoa, what a success story.
Whoa, it made it.
Yeah, Jesus. I can't even remember. There was some scandal the other day with one that was just like, hey, we're closing down. We're not giving back money. I don't think it was a
Wow.
game, though. I think it was some tech thing. Yeah, I don't know.
That's rough, man.
Yeah.
So Cattails played if you don't have Stardew Valley. I don't know why you'd play it over Stardew Valley. If you want some gang wars. Oh, sorry. One other thing in this game, it has a mine as well. Exactly
it has a
like
mine.
Stardew Valley, where do you remember the mine in Stardew
Yeah.
Valley? You
Does
go
your cat
down.
put on a little cool miner hat? Oh.
You punch rocks with your claws.
Oh, my God. How hectic are these
And
claws?
incredible, apparently.
Jesus.
You-
They're made of, like, adamantium.
Maybe you can't upgrade them or anything. You just
Oh, fuck. Can't upgrade them?
not with
Imagine you could put,
adamantium
like,
or
little
anything.
mittens on them that it's, like, reinforced.
You do get cosmetics in the game. I don't know about mittens, but I did laugh because it's very much copy paste of Stardew Valley. You know where you go down a level, you punch rocks.
Yeah.
There's a ladder down. You punch rocks. There's a ladder down. You hit level 25. It's like cool. You can come back and start from this level from now on.
Fucking hell.
Go to level 25, you punch rocks, you go down, hit level 50. It's like, cool, you can come back and start the mine from here, from now on.
Jesus.
Like, that is like a legit, just rip straight out of Stardew
Do you
Valley
also have
mechanic.
a stamina thing? If you dig too much in one day, you'll pass out and the doctor
Yeah,
will
that's
take
why you got to
back to your
eat,
home?
man. You got to eat
Okay.
a mouse you catch, or a toad, or a
I still
bird.
remember doing that in
Or anything.
Stardew Valley for the first time. Just like digging away at trees, chopping down trees, not knowing that there's this bar.
There's a hunger meter,
And next
yeah.
thing my dude is just like, "Ugh."
And then,
oh.
then they put you in the house like, yeah, we charge you $20.
Yo, what the fuck? Like, it was my second day, and it's like, hey, we found you passed out, so we put you in your house. Also, we stole half your money.
Yeah.
It's like,
Thanks, I guess.
Yeah, should have left me to die.
Jeez, you could have left me to die instead of robbing me. I mean, you know.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, it was hardcore.
But that's Cattails. What have you been playing?
Huh. Okay. So very quickly, Fallout 76, bad game.
Wow.
Left such a bad taste in my mouth that I started playing Fallout 4 again.
Oh boy.
Pretty good. Pretty good. I did not enjoy Fallout 4. Listen, like I didn't hate Fallout 4. I thought it was Fallout 4. I thought it was completely fine. Like a solid 7 out of 10 at the time.
Which is fun.
Which was disappointing for me because I was like, oh, this is going to be Fallout 3, but more beautiful and maybe better. Yeah. Instead, it was Fallout 3 with a worse story, but better mechanics, and then fucking shit base building.
Nice.
Which I really never interacted
And a dog.
with. And a dog.
Doggo.
Yeah, I keep that dog all the time.
Good
dog
doggo.
meat, my man.
Dog.
He's called Dog Meat in Fallout 3. I'd call him Dog Meat in 4 as well. Fuck that. He's
There's a dog in Fallout 3. I don't remember.
Yeah, you can find him. And his name is literally Dog Meat.
Is it the same dog for continuity issues?
I mean no.
Yeah, no.
It's in completely different parts of America.
Does dog meat feature in Fallout 76?
No. Because there's no
This is why this game is bad.
Yeah, it's fucking, there's no dog. It's fucking shit. Trash game.
Jeez.
Yeah, Fallout 4 is fun. I'm playing this like build that I found online, which is like a build that is kind of broken, but I want to see to what extent I can push it. It's like a build that combines sneaking and the VATS ability, where you pause time. So I'm pumping loads of points into sneak and points into like crit damage and sneak damage. And from what I've seen, when you get to a point, you can basically be right on top of an enemy and they won't see you.
Wow.
And when you go into VATS, you're almost assured to kill them in one shot. So getting to that, don't know how fun the game will be when I get to that point, but we'll see.
But you're enjoying it regardless.
Yeah, enjoying it regardless. It's a bit hard at the beginning because this build is like a glass cannon, so you're not meant to get into big firefights because you'll die. So like my dude dies so quickly right now.
I'm sure.
But yeah, it's fun. I've also been reminded of how poorly optimized Fallout games are, or Bethesda studio games. Like, so I got this great new monitor, this 144 hertz thing.
Oh,
Can't run the game at 144 hertz because the game engine breaks over 60 frames per second.
Sorry, but Bethesda gets a bad rap. Would understand it because a lot of the games are buggy and broken. But Bethesda also the studio who bought us Doom.
Well, you see, they published Doom.
They published it,
Yeah,
but still,
they didn't develop it.
They've got their hands on it.
Sort of. This
Not
engine,
really.
This engine, I don't know. Like, I've got this like 2080 Ti. Still can't run the game full out because it just fucking
You should
dies.
upgrade, man.
Yeah, I should upgrade clearly just for Fallout 4. Like,
I don't know. I think your graphics card is bottlenecking your
my
setup
CPU's
here.
bottlenecking.
Oh, man.
Jesus Christ.
This
I don't
3-4 year old game. It's just.
It's a real shame. It's like, it is funny though, because if the game runs at an unlocked frame rate, everything just speeds up. So you run ridiculously fast. If you're playing in like power suit armor, you've got this like power core that determines how long you can be in the power suit or the power armor, sorry. And that just drains ridiculously fast because it calculates.
Because of the FPS?
Yep.
That is ridiculous.
Lip sync is completely fucked. If you had hunger meters, that would also just like zoop down.
I just said, I'm hungry.
Yeah,
I just said, I'm
constantly.
hungry. Also, I'm the fastest man on the planet.
Yeah, it's basically like being
I'm the
Barry
Flash.
Allen. Yeah, you know how he needs to eat so many calories because he moves so fast. That's essentially Fallout 4
Run,
at
run,
144
Barry.
hertz. Yeah, the Flash
From the game.
the Flash 4.
Oh, that's a
Fucking yeah, it's
Flash
ridiculous. But
out 4.
I'm enjoying Flash out 4. I'm enjoying it. It's fun. So I've been playing that briefly. Been playing a bit of Red Dead briefly.
Red Dead.
Enjoying that a bit.
Have you played Red Dead Online yet? No.
Nah, I've
Nah.
zero
fam.
like inclination to try that game online.
Why do you hate online games?
Yes, I hate
Kidding.
Fortnite. It's fucking trash.
How dare you, sir?
But what I have been playing quite a bit of, mainly because load shedding is a thing, and man, fuck, I actually never thought of that. What if there's load shedding like in the middle of a podcast? That would suck.
Holy shit! How would we problem solve that?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how it would work because our soundboard doesn't work on a battery. So
Episodes cancelled. Wait,
yeah.
what? Oh, we plugged directly into. Oh.
If this had a battery, it wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. So.
But we're recording to a laptop though as well.
Yeah, but my laptop can run on battery.
Laptops don't have batteries. It's a lie.
Mine does. Mine does. I've been playing more Pokemon. Let's
Pokemon.
go Pikachu, not Eevee, because Eevee sucks.
Listen.
Eevee sucks. Come on, Eevee fucking sucks. I named my rival in the game Darren, and he threw out Eevee yesterday, and I fucking
You were like,
killed him
what?
with one Pikachu lightning bolt strike. Come on, psh,
Lightning bolt.
stupid
for
floofy
Eevee.
dog.
Says the man who has 13 floofy dogs running around.
Listen,
13
Eevee has
Eevees
no
running around.
sense of personal boundaries.
Yep.
It sits on your fucking head.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Where's it meant to shit? On your head?
I just want to cut this conversation and show you what the best Pokemon is in the whole game.
Magikarp, yeah. Hell yeah. I'm also walking Magikarp in Go because
So only reason is because you need you need the candy.
Fuck. But that Adventure Sync update is really cool because now I'm getting candies every day without even opening the game.
Does it chow battery?
No.
Because I put it on. So fun little interjection. I asked a colleague of mine's like, oh hey, that cafe in the office park is a Pokestop.
Oh my god.
And the fountain 10 meters away from it is actually a gym.
Oh, so you're just sitting there spinning.
We should get back into Pokemon Go. I was like, you know what? We should.
Yes.
And that's what we're doing. playing some Pokemon
It doesn't
Go.
chow battery. It looks at your your walking data. It's like, oh, cool,
okay.
you've done that. Yeah.
That's cool. Hang
Yeah.
on, I need to.
It's really, really neat. Like last week, apparently I walked 40 Ks and I got
40.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Calm down, Leonidas.
Yeah, yeah, I'm walking to
Hang on, I need
my
to-
battle.
How do I do this? I'm still trying to remember how to play this game.
Oh yeah, the game. Well, you should come to Community Day.
I should, except I'm going to go sleep.
How dare you?
How do I choose Eevee as my walking companion?
Well, you need to have caught an Eevee.
I've got an Eevee. There we go. Hang on.
Yeah, you got to choose it as your buddy.
Yeah, I'm going to. Watch me.
Fucking garbage. My god. Anyway, Pokemon Let's Go. It's Pokemon Yellow, but on Switch.
This is just to piss you off.
Fuck off. You see, Eevee's on the shoulder there. That's not how Eevee
It's
works
so
in Let's
cute.
Go. Eevee,
Sitting
Eevee
on my
sits on
shoulder.
your head. Pikachu sits on your shoulder because Pikachu understands boundaries.
Look at little Eevee, man. So cute.
Fucking dog. Anyway, Let's Go is really good.
Oh, yeah?
Really, really good. I'm
How
not
far in the game
huge-
now?
I've played 10 hours and I've beaten 3 gyms so far.
Jeez, look at this guy. Pokemon Master on the rise here.
Hot damn, yeah. 3 out of 8 gyms.
Jeez.
I did not know
Yes.
as a kid that, because when you go on any of the roads, it goes like route 1, route this, route that.
No?
Like all the roads,
I've hardly played Pokemon.
so all the roads are named like route 1 or route 2 or
Okay.
I didn't know you are technically meant to follow them in sequential order. I was just like, oh, this is the name of this road. I'm going to fucking go down there.
I'm following road 35 here.
Yeah,
Great.
so the other day when Shani was over, we were playing and we went down a road. I think we had just started and it was like Route 34 or whatever. And we're walking down. Eventually we get to like a dead end where we can't do anything. And Shani's like, that's weird. And then we go back. She's like, oh, wait, that's Route 34. That was stupid. I was like, what? She's like, yeah, you go through them in order. I was like, this changes everything. I understand how Pokemon works now.
Is Shani a closet Pokemon nerd?
She played Yellow on Game Boy.
She schooled you.
She knew this shit. Like, she was recognizing things. Like, she's like, oh, we need the bike here. We need this here. I was like, what the fuck? When?
This is why I love you.
Yeah, I was surprised.
I never knew this side of you existed.
But she doesn't like Pokemon Go. It's boring. Yeah.
But I thought she's the one who got you back into Pokemon Go.
No, I got myself back into Pokemon Go.
And you just drag her along.
Well, yeah, essentially, yeah.
Wow, I completely misunderstood. I really thought she was big into it. You're like, oh, fine,
No.
I'll play
I
it.
got back into it because of Let's Go. So.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, Let's Go is pretty cool. It's easy, which I like. It's giving me a much easier route to get back into Pokemon than earlier this year. I tried Pokemon Y on 3DS.
Why?
Darren, wow.
Why?
Because Darren recommended it as a good starting point as well. And it's pretty good. But it's like, what is it, Gen 4, 5? And it's
Lost
like all these
count.
Pokemon that I don't recognize. And I'm just like, I need a firm starting block again. So this is Kanto. It's the original 150 Pokemon Gen 1. It's all the ones that are cool.
The OG Pokemon.
Yeah, the OG cool ones. And it's got a lot of quality of life changes, put it that way. So after playing a bit of Y, I remembered certain things about Pokemon that I fucking hate. As in
random encounters.
Random encounters suck. They are the worst. And you're just walking around in a dungeon, like a cave or grass, and it's like,
That is really good.
And it's just going, you just constantly like, I just want to get to that point. Like,
Can you run from battles in this game?
So two quality of life things. Firstly, in long grass, or wherever, you see Pokemon. So you see them out in the wild, and only if you collide with them, you go into the catching phase. So you can completely avoid them if you really want to. Then the catching phase is no longer a battle. It's just the same, very similar mechanics to Pokemon Go, where you're using a Pokeball and
you don't even fight them.
No.
Oh.
So you've got the ring, that colored ring that like kind of shrinks, and you got to get it in the middle when the ring is smallest, stuff like that. And then you can use berries to calm them down. You can change between different Pokeballs. Essentially,
Basically
like
Pokemon Go.
Yeah. But it depending on how you play the game with whatever control scheme, it differs slightly. So if you're playing on TV, you have to use motion controls, which is okay. The control situation in this game is fucking stupid, and I hate it because it doesn't let you use the Pro Controller, even though there's motion controls in there. So if you're playing on a TV, you can only play with half a Joy-Con.
Oh.
So you use the analog stick and the face buttons, and then you use motion controls to like pretend to throw a ball. Or you can buy the 800 Rand Pokeball controller, which is the only way to get Mew. But then navigating menus is a fucking nightmare because there's only like 2 buttons on that entire thing.
Yeah.
And then if you play handheld, you can only play handheld. You can't play... if you play on tabletop mode, you have to have a Joy-Con in your hand.
Okay.
Yeah. If you play handheld, I think it's the best way to play because all you got to do is use the Switch's gyroscope to kind of get the Pokemon in the middle of the screen, and then you press a button and it throws the ball perfectly in. It's way better.
Easy mode.
Yeah, it's way easier and less frustrating, and I think it works.
Nice.
There's still challenging catching Pokemon, like, you come across a Pokemon that's got a red ring. It's like, okay, you got to have the right Pokeball and feed this thing a ton of berries, or you can only feed it one anyway. So, yeah, there's that. So it takes a bit of the tedium out of having to constantly battle 15 Rattatas in a row.
Zubats. The best
in
Pokemon.
a row, yeah. And in this one, you get, if you keep catching the same Pokemon one after the other, you get a streak.
Yeah.
And that increases the chances of you coming across a shiny for that Pokemon.
Is shiny just like a rarer Pokemon?
Yeah, so shini's basically the color of the Pokemon changes, and it's just a rare form of that Pokemon.
Oh my
it's
gosh,
really
so
rare.
there's 151 to catch.
Yeah, and the rare ones.
Then there's shinies to catch.
I've been following
multiple colors of shinies.
Kotaku UK journalist Laura Kate Dale. She's been trying. So she's a huge Pokemon fan, and she's finished the Pokédex, but she's trying to be one of the first people to fill out with 150 shinies.
Oh my gosh.
And she's getting help from the community, which is rad because people are trading her shinies she doesn't have.
Oh, that's cool.
But yesterday, I think she tweeted she was running around the same area for 7 hours, trying to chain together catches, and she had chained together 70 of the same Pokemon. I don't know which one it was, and still didn't come across a shiny.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Pokemon, the OCD person's nightmare.
Yeah, essentially.
Wow.
But then outside of that, it's actually a traditional Pokemon game. So the battles are what you remember. It's a full-on RPG. You've got 4 moves, rock, paper, scissors type mechanic where electricity beats flying and water beats fire, and all that shit.
Fire beats nothing.
Fire beats grass, I think, or rock.
Look at this
whatever.
Pokemon nerd knowing all the...
I don't understand. It seems like electricity is really strong against a lot of things.
This is why Pikachu's in the show, man.
Pikachu's the best, that's why.
Yeah, I mean, she's
and the battles are easy. I never really feel like I need to employ a lot of strategy with them. But, I mean, it's still fun.
Yeah.
It's still really good. And I'm still, running around Kanto, going to each gym and completing them.
benching some stuff.
Yeah, benching some stuff. Yeah, exactly. Love benching. There's lots of little side quests that you can take on, and just exploring is really fun. I really dig it, and it's easygoing. It's chilled out to play. It's really easy to understand, and it just looks pretty beautiful.
Yeah, it's very colorful, pretty looking game.
It's really good. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed. I think if you're a huge mainline Pokemon fan, there is something in there to enjoy. Like Darren's in love with it, and I think that's because of the quality of life changes. There's also small things like you don't need to visit a certain shop to edit your party. You can do that from wherever.
Anyway,
you can send Pokemon back to Professor Oak from anywhere. It's taken out a lot of the tedium. A lot of good things, and people say that makes it easier. I just say it makes it less frustrating to play. But yeah, I mean, the true core Pokemon is coming out next year.
Yeah. Which would be Gen 8.
Yeah, but this is so far from the people worried like, oh, this is a shitty kitty spin-off game. And there's stuff in here that I hope to God makes it into the next core one. Because, like, honestly, the only thing I changed to make this a core one is obviously a new gen and make the battles harder. Like, that's it. Like, everything else I want to be in a Pokemon game. So...
it's all good.
Yeah. I could see them remaking more in this vein.
Yeah.
Like, okay, cool, we'll remake Gen 2. Johto, or I think it's Johto.
Joko T. South African region.
But apparently it's a 40-hour game, some like hardware nowhere close. Jeez. But it's damn good.
It's 40 hours minus the fact that you have to force your way through random battles. Know what I mean? Like in the original one, you'd have to work your way through.
This one you can be like, oh, I really don't want to catch any of these Pokemon.
One thing that another quality of, well, I don't know if this was an intentional quality of life thing, but Tim from Kind of Funny Games is saying that this game is like a very accurate recreation of the original, even in terms of like the actual pathways and stuff. And the original being on Game Boy was very square, so, or I don't know what the ratio was, but you know what I mean? It's not as much real estate. Things were designed that you'd have to like explore every corner of the dungeon to know how to get out of it. Whereas this being wider makes it a little bit easier because you can see more. Yeah. So I don't know if that's intentional, but that's...
I mean, I could definitely... It makes it easier because like when I get to the edge of where I can walk, I can sometimes see a path beyond that. I'm like, okay, cool. If I make my way around here, I can maybe get there. Yeah. So that's neat because it's like, oh, how do I get there? Not like, oh, this thing doesn't exist. Yeah. So, but yeah, I guess it is a pretty... I've also heard that it's a really good recreation of the original layout. So
did Shani tell you that?
Yeah, she was like, I recognize a lot of this. And we got to like Mount Moon and I was just like, all of this looks familiar.
You're like, I love you so much. I really didn't know this side of me existed.
But I also realized that you have to catch lots of duplicate Pokemon because catching Pokemon gives you good experience. And that's another change. In battles, all the Pokemon in your party get experience.
Nice.
Not just the ones that fight.
You have to do it individually previously. Jeez.
The grind, man.
Yeah, that is
grind. Exactly. This is stuff that would keep me away from Pokemon, like being fixed here. And if that's easier, I don't give a shit. Make that the norm. Like, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, that's cool though. So would recommend the
Pikachu version.
To Pokemon nerds and casuals and newcomers and me.
And it's easy enough to pick up with, it's like pretty easy to play. So like I think all ages can get it. And there's also a very bare bones co-op. But if you're like an adult that wants to play and you have a kid that, is young but not young enough to maybe pathfind their way through it alone, then the co-op's perfect. Yeah. If you're trying to play with another friend who is not 3, then it's pretty boring.
So you and I can't play together.
Nah, it's pretty boring. Like all the partner does is like they use your Pokemon library. They don't have their own. They can't interact with people. Yeah. They throw Pokeballs with you and they make battles even easier because now it's 2-on-1.
2 versus 1, yeah.
So, yeah.
That's still cool that it's a little...
Yeah, it's there. It's there. And I think it, like I said, I think it is designed for parents and children and not much like real partner play. Yeah. I would like it expanded on. Like if that's a feature that they maybe give a bit more life in the core Pokemon, I'd be pretty happy with that because a co-op Pokemon game is pretty fun.
What keeps knocking at the door?
It's the blind knocking on the wall.
The blind?
Yeah.
I'm like, we're gonna die.
I noticed just now. I was like, it's not the notice just now. I was like, door.
Like, this is how we die. That's Pokemon. Let's go. Eevee.
Should we? Let's go to game releases.
Yes. Whoa. Let's go Eevee game releases.
Let's go Eevee game releases.
E-read.
We are in December. Can you believe it? It's first.
Oh shit! It's the first today.
It's the first.
Christmas is literally
Pop open that advent calendar.
2.5 weeks. Advent calendar. It is.
Do you know Shani didn't know what an advent calendar was?
What?
'Cause she's Jewish.
But she's Jewish. Yeah, I was gonna. How dare she? You should buy one. Like, yeah, open up a door every day and eat chocolate.
I sent her a link to a Lego advent calendar.
Oh, yeah?
I think it's dope. And she's like, "What's an advent calendar?" I was like, "All right,
we're breaking up."
Okay. And then she's like, "Do you want this for Christmas?" I'm like, "You don't understand. You're not getting this. There's no point getting an advent calendar for Christmas."
That is so bad. Oh my gosh! When you have when you have a Jewish girlfriend meme.
Yeah.
Do you want an advent calendar for Christmas? No.
Like the whole way through. Anyway.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Games out this week. Quite a bit.
Super Smash Bros. Ignore everything else.
PlayStation Classic console launch on Monday.
Boo.
That thing has got bad reviews.
Yeah,
so
boo.
Far. Holy fuck.
That is
my former reviews editor at GameSpot, who's now managing editor, Peter Brown. He is a huge retro console guy. Like, he's got a CRT on his desk.
Jeez,
he knows his shit. Like, I've listened to him on podcasts talking about it. So he reviewed it for GameSpot, and wow. Bad.
Wow.
Bad.
Not Owen Wilson wow?
No.
The opposite of...
Bad. It's like... Well, like, firstly, some of the games are PAL versions, so they run at weird frame rates.
No.
Yeah.
That's bad. Tekken's on there. That's a PAL
Tekken's
version.
a 50
Oh my
hertz
gosh.
game, not 60.
That input delay must be
Yeah.
awful. Wow.
Apparently, the screen is stretched really badly.
No.
The fact that it uses, like, an emulator that is fairly readily available that has, like, all these options for, like, quality and screen size and scan lines and all this. And PlayStation uses that, but gives you none of those options. Yeah, it seems like a bad time.
For those
it's like
of you,
1,700.
Oh yeah. For those of you who can't see, I'm shaking my head.
It's fucking bad. It
That's
just
so
seems
bad.
poor.
PlayStation flop, huh?
Yeah, PlayStation.
Can put in the bin with the Fallout 76 and Eevee. Am I right?
Yeah, this year was going so well until like 2 weeks ago. It was just like Fallout 76 bad. Ascendant
bad.
What's that? The game made by Warren Spector's new studio, Underworld Ascendant or whatever. It's like, this is the studio meant to be making System Shock 3, and their first game is like a 2 out of 10. It's like fucking abhorrent. Yeah.
Oh. For those of you who can't see, my face is a giant O shape going.
And then like we had Overkill's The Walking Dead, also completely
so
shit.
bad.
Like,
so it's fine. Super Smash Bros will take us to
take
the
us
end
home.
Take us home to 2019.
December 4th, Just Cause 4 on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Kind of
if you're a fan of that.
Yeah, I mean, I find the
my head.
popcorn games, they're fun, but I'm not going to rush out to buy it at launch,
No.
I did see some gameplay, though. Looks like Just Cause,
It's just
with fucking tornadoes.
Just Cause, with tornadoes. Oh, man.
So, yeah, cool.
Enjoy.
I didn't know this was out so soon. Command & Conquer Rivals, the mobile Command & Conquer game.
Is that out now?
Yeah, 4th of December on Android and iOS. I thought that was still like next year for some reason.
I wonder how that game's going to do.
Well, I mean, no one gives a shit now because they're like, hey, we're remastering first Command & Conquer.
There's that. But remember, this was the same El Diablo.
Oh, yeah, this is the same thing.
The same, they're like, we're bringing Command and Conquer. And everyone's like, yeah, to mobile devices. And everyone's like, no. And then then on the presentation, they try to like, there are two people playing each other, that esport commentators.
Oh,
like,
yeah, it was
why
bad.
are you forcing this?
Very bad.
Please stop it.
Like, we were in, well, I was in, we? Yeah. No, yeah. We were in immigration lines at that point at the airport. That was more entertaining.
Wow, sick burn.
Yeah.
Imagine the game is out there. You could have been playing Command and Conquer in the immigration line.
Well,
if you're hearing dogs, they're on our end, not yours.
Yeah. You don't need to slow down if you're in your car. There's no ambulance behind you. It's just dogs.
What on earth are they singing for?
Singing for their people.
Are they singing for breakfast?
No, they'd been fed. If they were hungry, we'd be dead right now.
Oh man.
This is a cool game actually. Mutant Year Zero: Road to Eden.
What a name.
December 4th. This is that XCOM looking game with the weird like. So it's like XCOM, but you play as these weird like anthropomorphic characters. Like there's a duck with a shotgun.
What?
and a rhino with like heavy
This
body
sounds
armor.
like,
I mean, it looks
what
like
is-
XCOM. It's really cool.
what is that show I'm thinking of? Do you remember there was a show years ago, Beast Wars, I think it was?
Oh yes,
where it's
yes.
like, actually, I'm an animal, but I'm a mech as well.
Oh no, that was a game. What are you talking about?
No, that is a show as well. How dare you? Beast Wars. I'm
yeah.
sure it was
I don't
Beast
think it was
Wars.
Beast Wars.
No, Beast
Oh,
Wars.
Beast Wars cartoon came up as a thing.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that 3D
Wait,
shit.
what?
That's like
Okay,
some
no,
Nazi
this is so
stuff.
not what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, Beast Wars Transformers.
I do remember this. Okay, yeah, okay, but this is not what I was thinking of.
Okay.
I'll show you what I was thinking of though. I need to see this video now. Oh my god,
Look,
this
this-
terrible.
This was the hottest shit in the 90s. This 3D.
Fuck, I totally forgot about this.
Look at this 3D animation with like no shaders, hardly any colors, everything. So good.
Holy crap, this is so nostalgic.
Look at that anime.
Oh my. This is so
Now,
bad.
it looks like a cheetah, right? But it's
Ooh,
not.
that
It's a
cheetah looks
mech.
high as fuck.
That lip sync.
Oh my god, look at those eyes.
Look at that. Pew pew.
This is like Transformers, but
Yeah, it's
terrible.
Listen, in the 90s, this was mind blowing.
Is this what
stuff.
Michael Bay used as?
Yeah, these.
What the fuck? It's a gorilla riding on a rhino.
Wow, this is why we should live stream our stuff to Twitch so we can share this and people can watch.
I seem to remember. Yes, okay. You know why I remember this? I remember Steers having a kids meal where you got toys from this show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a good time. The thing I was thinking of, I think it's called Battle Beasts.
Yeah. No, not Beast Wars.
What's that game?
Battle
It's a
Beast.
game.
For ants.
Yes. Okay.
Is it a game for ants?
No, not for ants. So, Battle Beast was like this 2D fighter back in the day that I remember playing on PC, where you played with these like small little. They look like woodland creatures, but then they turn into these robots.
Oh, that's cool. I never played this.
Yeah. That's what I thought you were talking about.
Listen, it's basically the same thing.
It's basically the same thing. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, Mutant Road Zero.
Boy, we went off the road there.
So yeah, here's a screenshot for Mutant. Oh wow,
That is a screenshot for ants.
for ants. Jesus Christ.
What is this?
It's like XCOM, but it's got anthropomorphic characters with this like dark aesthetic.
Ooh.
CGI. Oh, there is a human.
That looks quite cool.
Yeah. See, that looks like Howard the Duck.
Yeah,
with a
Howard the
shotgun.
Duck. And Porky Pig if you were a real life
Yeah.
rendition.
But yeah, it's like an XCOM thing. Looks really cool.
That's cool. That's out this week.
Yeah, keen for that.
This week.
Then we've got two Persona games.
What?
Persona. Okay, let's just do the collection. Persona Dancing Endless Night Collection. So this is Dancing by Moonlight or Dancing Under Moonlight, and then Dancing by Starlight. So it's like basically Persona 3 Dancing and Persona 5 Dancing because they made one
Jesus.
for Persona 4. My good pal GameSpot, Michael, he reviewed them because he's a huge Persona nerd and he liked them. So
Big surprise.
gave a 9 to the Persona 3 one and
Oh.
an 8 to the Persona 5 one.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's just dancing games.
And personally, those are the two Persona games with the best music. Persona 3's music is
How dare you
fucking
have an opinion.
hot. So good.
So hot right now.
So hot right now.
She's
so
like,
yeah.
why are you dressed like Snoop Dogg? How did this happen?
These dancing games have like remixes of all the songs.
Okay.
It is a rhythm game, but it looks like a very cool one. Like you're still using a controller, but it gets interesting. So yeah, that's
Rhythm
out on
games are
December
fun,
4th.
man. Yeah. What else
Only on
is good?
PS4 and Vita.
Oh, PS exclusive.
Thronebreaker, Witcher Tales coming to PS4 and Xbox One.
Oh, that's cool.
Played that
On
earlier this
console.
year. Very good.
10 out of 10 would recommend.
Would recommend. The same goes for Gwent the Witcher card game.
Yeah, I was
So
going to
the-
say that's also going to come.
multiplayer
That's
one.
free to play.
Oh yeah, here's the names: Dancing in Moonlight, Dancing in Starlight. Okay. Toki for Switch. Don't know what that is.
Nice. It's like Doki Doki, but it's
Doki Doki.
It's Toki. Toki Toki.
Subnautica coming to PS4. I kind of do want to play that. Everyone says it's a really good
Is
survival
that the one
game.
where you literally
Underwater
just
one.
exploring?
Yeah. Underwater
So
one.
it is hilarious. It's like it's the underwater one. I'm like, with the what? Like the underwater survival game. I'm like, oh, who would have thought?
I've heard it's really good. So.
Yeah, I also said it's really good.
Gods Remastered. PC and Xbox One. I don't know what that is.
No, plenty of the stuff is.
Gods. Boy remastered.
Boy Simulator remastered.
The Council Complete Edition. The Council, I've seen, it's like this adventure game that's been having this episodic launch, but I don't know really what it's about.
Council.
I've just seen this almost like Victorian England type setting, or it looks kind of weird, like a cult. I don't know. So Complete Edition on December 4th. Beholder 2 on PC.
Beholder.
Didn't know there was a Beholder 1.
You missed that, man.
Behold, there is a game called Beholder.
Beholder.
Yes.
What? Bequest.
December 4th. Jesus, what a packed day.
Jesus is launching on December 4th.
Yep, he's rising again.
No, that's December 25th. You got your dates wrong, man.
That's Easter. No, man, that's when he was born.
Yeah, that's when he launches.
I don't know. that's early access.
Oh, what? What happened? Alessandro just head-butted his mic by mistake as he laughed.
Using half our religious base. I don't know.
Oh, no.
If you're Christian.
Please don't hate us.
I mean, you do
That
you,
wasn't
man.
even, it was just a joke.
You do you. It's just a joke, bruh.
It was a grappie.
It's a crappie, oh my god.
Klein grappie.
December 4th, Hearthstone. Oh,
There's an expansion.
Rastakhan? Rastakhan? Whatever, that. Rumble.
Yeah, that one. The
Isn't
Trolls.
it like Trolls?
It's Trolls. It's an expansion. I didn't realize it was out so soon. Well,
I guess they're smart because Artifact came out.
Artifact. What a
Jesus Christ.
confusing game.
I feel like I need to play that game because I watched an hour of it and I don't understand it.
Yeah, I think you need to play it to understand it.
But that game's not getting good Steam reviews from people.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying the economy's a bit fucked.
Pay to win, man.
The most expensive card in the game is more expensive than the game.
What? What card is it?
I don't know.
I want to look this up. That's amazing.
Also, December 4th, Arca's Path for Rift, PSVR, and Vive. Don't know what that is. Override, Mech City Brawl for PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Also December 4th.
Jesus.
Seems like a bad day to launch anything.
Yeah.
Gear Club Unlimited 2 on Switch. This is a driving game.
Vroom.
Vroom vroom. Also December 4th. Jesus. Destiny 2 Forsaken, Black Armory DLC. So this is the first of Bungie's seasonal DLC. So what they've done is they've recognized that their smaller DLCs needed to change because each of the smaller DLCs before had like a small campaign, and those campaigns were pretty bad usually because like they were being made in like 3-4 months. Like it wasn't enough time. So what they're doing now is instead of 2 small expansions before another big one, they do 3 seasonal DLCs, and that adds like a lot of daily quest stuff to the game, more weapons, power bumps. So the sort of stuff you go into an expansion looking for without the disappointing campaign lugging it down. So this is the first one. It's apparently going to introduce a new rarity of weapons, all new weapons, a brand new raid, which is honestly what people look forward to more than a campaign, and a new public event thing called the Forge, where you can forge new weapons, something like that. Yeah. Dogs are talking to their people again.
These dogs must clearly hate Destiny too.
Yeah, they're
like,
just
stop
like,
speaking
this,
about
we're
it.
Drown it out. Okay, we finally to December 5th. Edge of Eternity, Steam Early Access.
Shizak.
Oh my god, how do you say this name? Musynx.
I don't know.
Wow.
I think I was close.
Musynx? Musynx. It's
Something.
the sound your cat was making last night. That's out on PC in December 5th. Energy Cycle Edge. If that's not a cycling game,
then we're just gonna burn this podcast to the ground.
PS4, Xbox One, Switch Vita. The Last Remnant remastered on PS4, December 6th. I never liked The Last Remnant.
Never played it.
It's like a Final Fantasy-esque thing.
I should play it.
Square Enix game. Like the battle system was very confusing.
Is it an old school RPG?
No, it's like, well, it's old school in like turn-based combat, but it's 3D. It's like a proper modern Final Fantasy. I think it came out in like what, 2008? I think. Somewhere around there.
It's not that old.
Yeah.
She's like, that's a lot of stuff. I thought we were done for the year.
Battle Princess Madeline, PC, PS4, Xbox One, Switch. Kenshi on PC, December 6th. Jagged Alliance, Raged. Wow.
Why does that sound so familiar?
Yeah, I don't know. Jagged Alliance. Sega Mega Drive Classics on Switch, December 6th. Katamari Damacy Reroll, PC and Switch, December 7th. Katamari Damacy is pretty cool.
What is that?
Katamari Damacy is like the game where you're like a ball and you just pick up shit as you roll around. It's very fun.
On Switch.
Switch. But the big game. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Oh boy.
Switch December 7th. So
excited. Gosh. I need to still pre-order mine.
Everyone's here.
Everyone except Waluigi.
Fuck that guy.
Everyone's here, including that piranha plant that no one asked for.
Dude, I cannot wait for that amiibo. Cannot wait.
I just want that game so badly.
Very excited.
That's all I want in my life.
I listened to a lot of impressions of the single player. It sounds really fun.
Yeah.
The classic mode sounds fun.
Yeah, classic mode sounds. I mean, it's classic mode. What's to hate, man?
I'm very excited to play as new characters, and
we're gonna stream a Super Smash.
Oh yeah,
me beating you.
And that's all the games for this week.
Jeez, that took quite long.
Can I give you a preview for next week?
Yes.
Guacamelee 2 on Switch. Did not know that was happening. I'm so excited.
Take your money.
And Gris on PC and Switch.
Gris. Should we get into that?
There's not many big ones out for the rest of the year.
No, I think we're essentially done. Should we get into some quick gaming news? Because you got to fly off to Community Day.
I do. So some breaking gaming news as of last night that hasn't been written up yet. So the Game Awards are happening next week, and
is that next week?
Good old Jeff Keighley has been teasing shit.
Yes, he's been teasing a lot of shit this week.
One of the things that people kind of assumed was going to happen, because he said that there are going to be 10 brand new games announced at the Game Awards. So everyone's like, cool, what studios haven't announced games in a while? Like, probably top on most people's list is Rocksteady.
Rocksteady, yeah. New Superman game.
Everyone was like, yeah, new Superman game, which is the one rumor that all credible reporters have been saying, this is a terrible rumor that will not die. Like, it's not Superman. Like, Jason Schreier came out again. He's like, just fucking stop. Like, it's not Superman. Jason Schreier also said on his podcast, Kotaku Split Screen, that he's seen an incarnation of the game or has heard about it, and it seems like a games as a service type thing, but with superheroes.
Oh, Superman game it is then.
Like Destiny, but if you're Batman. I don't know. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
But Rocksteady came out, their studio head, I think he's studio head, Stephen Hill, and he was basically like, hey, sup, we're not making a Superman game, so put that to bed. Also, we're not going to be at the Game Awards.
What?
So yeah.
That's what they want you to think.
I'm super shocked because it's been 3.5 years since Arkham Knight, and they haven't even announced.
They'll be there. This is just that
would be the biggest release ever.
That would be holy shit. Can you imagine? Next week they're like, yeah, here's a Superman game everyone said didn't exist.
Jesus, that'd be crazy. No one ever believe what they say again.
Never again.
BioWare says that they're revealing something to do with Dragon Age next month, and the Game Awards is technically I guess this month now.
I've never been a Dragon Age guy, but
I liked Inquisition. So
yeah, if you enjoy Dragon Age,
I enjoyed Inquisition. I know a lot of people didn't really enjoy it. I thought it was fine. Oh, not fine. I actually really enjoyed it. Like I thoroughly.
But with other Game Awards stuff, they've been teasing a lot,
yeah.
Even just people that are going to be at the awards, and it's like the Russo brothers are going to be there.
Yeah,
and it's like
if they dropped that Avengers trailer there, I was just like,
why else would they be there? It's either the Avengers trailer or that Avengers game that we've heard
I don't think
about.
we're going to see the game.
No, I also don't think so.
I think it's too early.
But still, it's something there. And then they also, what's that other dude, that actor? He's such a good actor. Christoph
Waltz.
Why is he there?
I don't know.
Death Stranding.
They also have the Duffer Brothers, the creators of Stranger Things, are going to be there.
Oh, okay. Stranger Things.
Ninja's going to be there.
What? Get out. Fortnite. Surprise Fortnite content.
DICE is addressing Time to Kill in Battlefield 5.
What is
that a thing?
Oh, yeah. Time to Kill. I shouldn't want you to hold.
Do you know that? So, EA has like EA Pass and Origin Pass. So on PC, Origin Pass is 50 Rand a month. Not bad.
Yeah.
And it gives you 10 hours to try new games. So you could play Battlefield 5 for 10 hours for 50
bucks.
For 50 Rand.
Listen, When I upgrade my PC, I'd consider doing that.
I'd consider, I just want to see how the game looks. Like, I'm not going to play more than 10 hours of that game. So, yeah.
All my colleagues bought Battlefield 5 this week, and let me tell you, the peer pressure was so real.
Because like, you're a Battlefield nerd.
I love Battlefield, but it's like, here's the thing. I'm like, yeah, first of all, I'm buying Super Smash. Sorry, that's where my money's going.
Oh, yeah.
And they're all playing on PS4. I'm like, guys, let's be real. If I'm going to buy it, it's going to be on PC. Like, but why? You're dead to us now.
Anthem is getting a closed alpha in December. You can apply.
Oh, is it in December? Oh,
you can apply now. Applications close on December 3rd. I think the alpha takes place on the 8th and 9th of December. Walmart Canada, the people who leaked all the E3 shit. They say Death Stranding's out next June, but I think that's more an error than anything else.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't see that game coming out for like at least another year.
I would say
2
earliest
years.
end of 2019.
Yeah.
Path of Exile got delayed on PS4 to February 2019, which kind of sucks.
No, Red Dead Redemption 2 Online launched this week.
Oh yeah, that
Last
happened,
week.
yeah. Just like out of the blue, but it's in beta, which I don't understand this. So it's in beta.
Why is it
Rockstar's like, hey, expect problems. They also said, don't expect your progress to carry over when we launch the real one. I'm like, that's fucking
No,
crazy.
man, what the heck?
That's wild. Like, but there's a
Jeez,
battle royale mode.
Oh, is it in the game already? Or
Yeah,
is
but
it...
it's not playlisted, so it's almost like you need to wander onto it. I don't know. It's weird.
That is weird, yeah.
I don't know. It seems like there's a lot. The Red Dead Online experience is not what makes Red Dead great. And it's more like PvP stuff. And
Yeah.
shooting in Red Dead is not geared
it's
for
garbage.
that shit. I'm sorry. Yeah.
It's not garbage with Eevee.
What else? Oh yeah, Nintendo changed their guidelines for YouTube, so you don't need to subscribe to their Nintendo program and give them money for content you make. They're now just cool with Let's Plays.
That was a thing?
Yeah, it was so backwards.
What?
It was so backwards.
What about on Twitch if people stream Nintendo games?
They were striking videos down from YouTube all the time for Nintendo gameplay. It was wild.
No, man. That's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. One of the studios teasing something for the Game Awards is Obsidian Entertainment.
Obsidian.
Remember them? They got bought by Microsoft a few weeks ago.
And
Except the game they're teasing isn't a Microsoft
Is it a
game.
Microsoft exclusive? Interesting.
This is a game being published by 2K.
Yeah.
2K, Take-Two, same company. Or a division of theirs called Private Division. And it looks like a space RPG, almost like a Bioshock. Do you think they could announce a new Bioshock? I mean, it was revealed a while ago that a new Bioshock was being worked on.
I don't know if it's too soon, man.
I also think it's too soon.
Maybe a splash screen.
I think what is a given is Borderlands 3.
Is that a given? You're right?
100%, yes.
Well, why do you say that, though?
Because Randy Pitchford has been tweeting things with 3 in it all weekend.
Oh, my God. Half-Life 3 is coming. At last.
At last.
Isn't Randy friends with Gabe Newell?
Yes.
Has he really been tweeting?
He's been tweeting things like, he's like, hey, today's the day 300 of the year. And then he was tweeting something else about
gosh.
3. And
Like, Randy, stop your shit. I thought I followed him. I do follow him. How have I missed all of this shit?
Fallout 76 is in more hot water. Because
wow.
the $200 or 4,000 Rand collector's edition, which was advertised as coming with a canvas bag to keep your lovely helmet in. Canvas, obviously a very nice material.
Nice.
It actually came in a nylon bag, so think of a shitty parachute material.
Nice.
And no one was told. It just kind of happened.
It's just, oh my.
So people are like, that's fucked. And Bethesda's like, sorry, we'll give you some in-game currency to compensate.
Which costs us nothing.
That's still fucked. Then on top of it, yesterday, it seems that Bethesda, in a run-up to marketing for the game, sent canvas bags, 76 bags, to influencers for free. So if you paid your 4,000 Rand, just know that out there somewhere, an
influencer has your
influencer got the bag that you deserve and they got it for free.
I do not envy. Are you wearing 2 watches?
Yeah, I've got a fitness band for review.
So I just got completely distracted. I was like, that's not. What's
What a
going on?
lovely watch you have there.
Sorry, what did you say? Oh, yes. I was so thrown off. Wow. Yeah, that's. I do not envy
It's a bad
people on the Bethesda PR team.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, but back to Randy Pitchford. Let me read you one of his tweets. He says, this was a day ago, my to-do list today has just 3 things on it.
See?
But I also have 3 meetings scheduled before 3 p.m. Is the universe telling me something? Later that day, Fun fact, today is day number 334, number of days that have elapsed in the year. Yesterday was 333. It's really interesting how human minds take so much meaning in arbitrary numbering systems and coincidence. People will lose their minds when the calendar flips to year 3000. I think he's trying to tell us that Half-Life 3 is coming.
I think so, yeah. America's Federal Trade Commission, the FTC, is investigating loot boxes, which is troubling.
Yeah.
Like, loot boxes need to be reined in. Government getting involved in games?
No.
I don't want that shit. Especially in regulation of games in an industry which affects the entire world. So, that's slightly terrifying.
No, don't do it.
Bethesda also released a roadmap of fixes for Fallout 76. Some of them are pretty cool, like increasing stash size. Like, why the fuck is that an ARB, like, really tiny number right now?
But surely, listen, I'm not a game developer, but surely that's a line of code. You can say up number from 50 to 100.
Yeah, unless they're worried about server space.
Maybe, yeah.
But maybe now that fewer people are playing than they anticipated, they can just double the number.
That's like a burn disguised as the actual commentary on why the servers might crash.
There is one thing that is really good, which I literally cannot believe that it shipped with this in. So if you build a base on a server, because you don't manually subscribe to servers, you just get matched with one when you log in. Now, you build a base, it knows where you've built the base. If you log into a server and someone on that server has built something where your base was previously, it packs up your entire base into the camp system. So you don't lose those items, but if you spent like 3 hours making this meticulous 2-story building, you've got to start from scratch.
Oh, why?
So now they've added in a warning that if that's going to happen, you can try search for a different server.
Oh, jeez.
Why is that not there from the beginning? That is fucking ridiculous.
I didn't make this game.
Jesus Christ.
Tell me is that what is that?
Jesus. It looks like a concept for a PlayStation Switch.
Is that the PlayStation Switch?
That looks like it would be a nightmare to hold.
That would be a nightmare to hold.
That looks horrible.
That being said, I would 100% be okay with the PlayStation 5 being Switch-like.
Well, a new patent from Sony reveals that they're working on a new electronic game cartridge. But they have said it's not for anything portable related.
That's what they want you to think.
Boo. Yeah, it's also true. I mean, what are you going to say when they eventually say, oh, joke's on you?
It's a joke.
You're like, fuck you, you're not allowed to take it back.
How dare you?
Come on. We spoke about the terrible PAL versions on the PlayStation Classic. Oh yeah, Starbreeze, developers of Overkill's The Walking Dead, are going to refocus after the game was left for dead at retail.
No. Why, Jeff? Why are you the way you are with headlines like that?
This game's so bad.
No.
Jesus.
I just want Left 4 Dead 3. Let's be honest. Left 4 Dead is great. Let's just have a Left 4 Dead 3.
You can surf on a dolphin in Hitman 2. Best news of the
I'm not even shocked.
Have you seen? I showed you that gif of the killer briefcase in Hitman 2, correct?
No, you told me about it. I haven't seen it though.
Okay, let's.
Oh my, we're gonna.
This isn't a
audio listeners, aka all of you, please hold while we.
Homing briefcase Hitman 2. If you're at home, go search for homing briefcase Hitman 2.
If you're in your car,
there's a GIF. If you're in a car,
pull over,
stop right now,
and look it up,
and watch this shit because it's ridiculous.
Oh my. Okay, we've got a.
Oh, come on, full screen. Oh my god, ad blocker, fuck off.
Make it big. Yeah.
I can't.
No, wow, it's fine. I can see.
So he throws the briefcase. So it locks onto the target and just goes around the corner following the target.
Can we just address that throw as well? Yes, what arms must he have to
and
throw
also,
that?
it like moves really slowly, like through the air.
Wow.
And now here's Agent 47 dressed as a clown beating people up with it. Oh my goodness. It's like a fucking boomerang.
That is so good.
This game...
This is a whole article, a compilation of homing briefcases.
Yes.
I need to play this game.
Hitman 2 is brilliant, and everyone is missing out on one of the best games of the year, honestly. It's so good.
Play it now.
And that's news for the week.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
What timing? Let's get to them gaming questions. But first, wait, do you want to find that email from Zane?
Sure. Sure. I'll just grab it on my phone.
So I don't have email on my phone.
What time we're on? Because I know Mig's left like 10 million questions.
Yes, he makes there.
Definitely can't answer all of them.
It always surprises me because I go to bed, I'm like, no questions. Wake up in the morning, 300 questions.
I don't think we can answer all of it. We can keep some for next time. Ooh, we got a different... No, we get a lot of emails from Anchor, so...
Yep.
Okay, so Zane, friend of the show, says, "Hey guys, just finished episode 33 and responding to your dare to email. So
How
here I
dare
am
you.
dusting off those cobwebs." He put
Nice.
a spider web emoji. Very good.
I approve.
No question, but wanted to say that I've been listening since episode 1 and still enjoying the podcast, so we haven't got worse.
What a fan. Oh, yeah.
Love the local flavor combined with that international touch in your knowledge base and, of course, passion. Keep it up and keep going, guys. Zane. What a champ.
What a homie. This
What I'm
guy.
confused by is that he sounds it off Zane as in Zain, but the email address is Xein. So I don't know if he spelt it like that so we would say it correct, or if I'm mistaking it. I don't know.
I don't know.
You need to send us another email to explain.
Explain this. Well, thank you for emailing.
Thank you for emailing.
We can
Thank you for
reset.
the kind
We
words.
can, yeah, and thank you so much.
Reset
for
the
kind words. And
counter.
We can reset the counter. One day when we stream, we will have a counter.
Yeah.
I'm telling
Days since last email.
you. Jesus. Okay. Matthew gets a call from Jeff Keighley to ask the Checkpoint Chat duo one question: best game name of the year.
But, I mean, there
Best
are a lot of
game
good
name.
names. There are a lot of. I mean, we've been talking shit
Best
about so many game names.
Oh, sorry. We've all the indie titles we go through. God, there are so many. This is the police. That episode was the best, where we just stitched names together, and that always comes to mind.
This is the police.
This is the police. I think that is the name of the game.
This is the dogs.
This is the police. I don't know. Best game.
I'm
name
actually
of the-
very, like, I know it's recent, but this Cattails thing is killing me just because of Ducktales theme song stuck in my head.
I've got that Sweet Little Lies song stuck in my head.
I still do, but thanks for reminding me.
If you guys are in your car, pull over again right now. Pull over again right now. And go watch a video. I think it's made by Crobe Cats on YouTube.
Crobe Cat.
Crobe Cats?
Crowbar Cat.
Crobe Cats. He made a video with just little stitches of Todd Howard from Bethesda interview bits that he's done, saying like, this game is so whatever, it's so ambitious.
Dynamic.
And then it's all this footage against Fleetwood Mac's Sweet Little Lies.
Yeah.
It is such a good video. And the song is stuck in my head because I watched it yesterday. So good. Okay, next question. So to me Mick says, name your most favorite game that you'd love to be made into a movie. Caption Barbosa, followed up by naming your most disliked, hated director and the worst actor you can imagine.
Worst
Games?
director, U-Ball.
Who the hell's U-Ball?
That dude who made the Alone in the Dark movie and the Blood movie.
Oh shit.
It's fucking garbage. Jesus Christ, I hate it. And he's just arrogant. Like, I just hate him.
Name my
loves him.
Name my most favorite game that would love to be made into a movie. Not my most favorite game, but I'd still love to see an Overwatch movie. But
Like an animated one.
No, an animated.
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
I mean, if you really want to, you could do a live action Overwatch, but I think we've seen it as CGI and that world looks great, so why don't they just make a movie, Blizzard, instead of releasing mobile games?
I watched Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
How was it? As good?
Great. Fucking
Got such
awesome.
good reviews
Watch
from
that movie.
everyone.
It's bloody good.
I'll watch it. Cool. Do you have any games you'd want to be into a movie? Favorite game? A journey movie. Would it have the same impact? It's a
2 hours
camera.
of someone
It's a
walking in the
camera just
desert.
following someone walking through the desert.
It's like Mad Max. but
It'd
like
be a
when he
beautiful
gets lost
game,
in
though.
The desert. Yeah.
Shit, that'd be a beautiful game.
I don't know.
Oh, movie.
Games to movies very rarely work out. I still haven't. Like, I've only had tolerable ones. Like Assassin's Creed was tolerable for like half of it, and then it became bullshit. I've heard they're making Gears movie. That could be cool.
Oh, that would fit in like a
could
big
be cool,
epic
could be
action
bad.
movie. Yeah. Have you watched the Doom movie? Yeah, it was.
That's like bad
That
garbage.
shit.
It's like I actually watched it recently again the other day, and it's like it's got good actors in there.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking
Just
terrible. Oh my god. Also, the first Doctor in that game is Dr. John Carmack, which I thought was funny.
Why? Oh. That's you just like, I see what you did there, Dr.
Well, they're
John
making
Connor.
an Uncharted movie apparently with Tom Holland as a young Nathan Drake. I think that could be fun.
That could be cool.
Because it's like, if they keep it in the spirit of Indiana Jones, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, I'm down for that. Why not? Okay, what would you do if someone handed you 2 million rand? Would you start full-time in making a game or blow it on random stuff, such as a
nowhere near
dab,
enough to
scarf,
make a game.
or help your friend with his decade-old mech warrior project?
There's... What? Huh?
Is that addressed at me or at Gaza for...
I mean, I know Gazza made a mech game.
Maybe. Says Matthew would blow it on honeymoon for sure. Actually, I wouldn't. You want to know what I would do with 2 million rand?
What?
I'd invest it. Boring, I know.
Yeah, I'd probably do the same.
Just
like,
invest it.
2 million's not enough to open a studio and make a game. Like,
No.
nowhere near enough. If you... Put it this way. If you hire 5 people, 5 developers, and you want to pay them a decent salary every month for 2-3 years, that's already over 1 million.
Yeah.
That's just on salaries. Now you got to think of
Food.
licensing, food, hardware, office space, electricity, internet,
Yeah.
and probably 5 people is probably not enough. And it depends what game you're making.
Hey, one guy made Stardew Valley. How hard can it be? Kidding.
The way I would do things, that's not enough.
Whoa, look at this guy. It's like I need a team of 50 people.
Also,
Stats.
I wouldn't trust myself with people's lives in my hands like that. No way.
I know.
Making games is terrifying.
This is why you love it.
So what would I do with the 2 million? Probably invested. After
boring,
buying...
I would
stuff.
okay. I would
I don't know
take,
yet,
let's say,
actually.
100 grand out and spoil myself with random shit.
100
Okay.
grand. Yeah, you could go on a decent holiday with that. Yeah.
And then the rest I'll invest. Next question: will you guys go to Comic Con Africa 2019?
Yeah, I'll be there. I really enjoyed this.
I missed this year, and
you.
I regret not going. But based on
I got your key
very,
ring.
yeah, you did. Yeah, it's on my keys. Where are my keys at?
I have no idea.
Somewhere.
Yeah, I'll go. I really enjoyed it.
I'll be there.
So.
Well, I'd
And
like to
it's
go.
at Gallagher Estate, I think.
No, it's
Yeah, they
really
moved.
good.
It's not a Kalami.
Okay, next question. Do you guys have a favorite game controller? Why is it your favorite? Xbox One controller? Do you have something different?
Yeah, I love my Xbox One. I don't know. I find all the Xbox controllers are just really ergonomic.
Yeah.
The is it asymmetrical? I don't know. The offset thumbsticks, so like not having them parallel to one another,
yeah.
like PlayStation, is just way better.
I think it's just comfortable.
Yeah, it's
not that I have
way more
anything
comfortable.
against the PlayStation controller, but I have an Xbox One controller, and
It's way more comfortable.
if I
The
could-
Xbox One controller has vibration in the triggers, which is actually like it sounds stupid, but when you play a game like Forza and you feel it, oh my god,
it's so nice.
yeah.
I'd 100% play my PlayStation with my Xbox One controller if that was possible, which I think it is with an adapter.
I have a massive soft spot for the ridiculously large original
OG
Xbox
flying saucer.
Yeah, I still have one of those.
You can buy those.
Yeah, for the Xbox One. Yeah, they
It's like,
remade it.
what?
I nearly
so
bought one. I was very close,
Jeez,
but it's wired, so I was like,
Oh no, that's not cool.
But yeah, I have a soft spot for that controller, even though it's like the size of my face. It's huge. It is huge. I need to show you after this. It is.
You have one? Oh
Yeah,
boy.
I got an OG Xbox. I'll
Oh,
show
the
you.
OG Xbox, I know that.
Well, I've got the
yeah.
controller.
Oh, nice.
It's ridiculous.
Okay, let's end with this one.
Do it.
Meg says, I have a water-cooled i7 3770
Shit,
on a
son.
large gaming spec motherboard running on 16 gigs RAM, I presume, with a 1066 gig powering the graphics. I game a 1080p exclusively. Should I plan to upgrade soon or stay where I am?
Wait, hold on. He said he plays it 1080p
1080p.
exclusively. I think he's fine.
I think you're fine. I mean, Megs, I've got a first-gen i7 with 6 gigs of RAM and a 1060
now.
as well for now. My new PC's coming. Hallelujah. One day.
Hmm.
And I can still play most of my stuff on I can't play on ultra
Which
detail
CPU
anymore.
did he say he had?
That I have or he has. He's got a third gen 3770.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that becomes a bit tough. So I think if you're playing 1080p now, that's fine. I think you will start very soon running into bottlenecks on your CPU. Just because I've seen things, even with the 10 series and now especially with the 20 series, that are just pumping up VRAM, and games are demanding more and more of it. You need a processor that can keep up with the calls being made, and the 8th, 9th gen Intel CPUs are really good at that compared to.
You mean like my new 9th gen that's sitting
even
waiting
mine is a 7th gen, and I'm like, fuck, I pulled the trigger too early.
Oh no.
So I would, I mean, I wouldn't say it's necessary, but when you start seeing that, like when you start having to put down game settings, even though your graphics card is, pretty good at it, you'll know that the CPU is bottlenecking things.
Yeah.
The 1060 is a really good card.
Yeah.
Especially if you've got the 6 gig version, not the 3 gig. The 3 gig's a bit not great. Yeah. If you're happy with it, I wouldn't. No.
I think you're fine unless you particularly want a game on super ultra detail. You'll probably run everything still. For
but I think in the next 2 years, you'll probably need to upgrade.
So you can start saving now.
Yeah, put it this way: I'd start saving now for like the 10th or 11th gen Intel CPUs and upgrade when that happens.
Yeah. Pam, when we're done.
Are there other questions we can leave for next week?
Yeah. Or do you want to go through them? Otherwise, I can.
No, I mean, I just don't want to rush through them because I hate rushing through questions when they're sent through so thoughtfully.
What happened to your twisted-tongued forknight friends? That's addressed to me. I don't know what you're asking.
Fork knife. Maybe because you haven't spoken about Fortnite in a while.
I still play Fortnite.
That's a lie.
No, so this is the season ends this week or next week.
Okay.
I've still got challenges to do, so I will be playing some Fortnite this weekend. Definitely.
The questions we can leave for next week?
I think I got through all of them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought there were way more than that.
Oh, here's one. It says, Alessandro, what is your favorite meal? And then I must follow up by adding 3 of my most hated ingredients to your favorite meal.
That's tough. My favorite meal. I mean, this can change on a given day. The meal that I actually don't eat a lot of anymore, mainly because my dad doesn't make it anymore because he's vegetarian now.
Yeah.
He used to make essentially bitok, so steak, egg, and chips. But the way he made his steak was like traditional Portuguese with like beer and whatever. But he would put lots of good garlic and lots of good chili. It was like the best steak. I used to tell him he should have opened up a restaurant just for steak because like I still haven't been to a Portuguese restaurant that matches what he was doing, and I miss that a lot because he doesn't make it anymore.
Yeah.
So 100% bitok. That bitok used to be my favorite.
I'll add one ingredient.
What?
Coriander.
Fuck you. Oh my god.
I'd
have to put it in the bin.
I don't I don't like despise coriander, but it's not my favorite. Like if it's in me, I'm like, all I can taste is coriander.
No, I hate it. There's people that it tastes like soap. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, there's some people like I thought it was like just me until people were like, no, it's like
it tastes like soap.
It tastes like soap. It tastes fucking abhorrent.
How do you know what soap tastes like?
Because I eat coriander.
Well, but how do you?
I've ordered before from Salsa in Bedford for lunch, and they just put so much coriander. Like it's inedible to me. I cannot eat it.
I really don't mind like a dash of it, but so say you order, I don't know, like a curry, and it's like drowned with coriander. I'm like,
it ruins a meal for me. Like even just a little bit, it absolutely ruins a meal.
I chose well. Put that on your steak.
Coriander's disgusting. I hate coriander.
And that's we actually got through all the questions.
Hot damn.
Thanks for sending them through, Migs.
Thank you.
A lot of fun. Yes.
Thanks for the email, Zane.
Oh yes, and the kind words.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Thank you for listening to episode 34.
Whoa,
Checkpoint Chat. If you want to send us questions like Migs and Zane, you can tweet us at Checkpoint Chat on Twitter. You can leave us a message on Facebook, facebook.com/checkpointchat. You can email us to reset the counter.
It's going to be a weekly thing now.
Reset the counter, man. checkpointchatpodcast@gmail.com. And then you can listen to us on like every podcast service on this globe, including Anchor. Maybe one day Anchor will let people outside the United States open up their great tipping program, and you can tip us.
Yeah, don't slouch.
So we don't have to read ads. Not that we
have. All the ads we have. Oh, man. Jeez,
drowning in them.
oh, no. We have to just turn them
If
away
you
all
want to
the
get ads
time.
in the show, you can email us too.
Which reminds me, I have to talk to you about something after the show. But
Yeah.
Shh, don't tell
Yeah,
me.
not that we have time. Yeah. But thank you for listening.
That's that, yeah.
We'll see you next week.
Mm-hmm. When
a
are you
great
away?
week.
No?
I only leave on the 10th. So we'll discuss next week.
We have a whole week left still. Okay. Okay, bye.
Goodbye.
I'm done. Bye. I'm going to go nap.